What's up, guys? So this video is going to be about a meditation process and shadow work um, with the goal of bringing memories out of the unconscious or the subconscious and trying to examine them and understand them from a different light and from a balanced and perspective of strength coming from you. And this is one that I've tried in the past week a couple times, and it's gone pretty well for me. I've had memories come up with a good amount of ease. And there's a few ways to do this to get into the zone, so to speak, in the meditation session. The first one that I would recommend is using binaural beats or 432 hertz meditation music and sitting somewhere comfortable. If you want to do it laying down, you can do that. But the whole thing is you want to clear your mind and then try to bring up past experiences, or to let them show up as your intention after you've gotten into a good brainwave state, into a good somewhat meditative state. So how you would do this is you would sit down with your beats, or if you're a practiced meditation expert or whatever, then you won't need this. But you want to get into that state, and as thoughts come up, you can, I wouldn't say analyze, but you can recognize them and sit with them and then move on. Clear your mind, so to speak, again, get a new thought, move on until you get to the process where you're in a more calm and but also high functioning in terms of your spiritual brainwave function. I think they would call it theta wave. And so a couple tips besides the music is, while you're sitting there, I would also, these are the four fingers, which represent the four cardinal points in astrology, or the four elements as well, that each of these cardinal signs are. So your pointer finger would be fire, your middle finger would be water, your ring finger would be air, Libra, and your pinky would be earth, Capricorn. So fire is future, Aries. So if you want to get visions and inspiration, you would go like this. So I'm not doing any kind of Illuminati hand gesture with that. If you wanted to go into the past, into the waters, then you would hold with your middle finger, which is what I would do for this meditation experience. Air, if you want to think or connect with different thoughts, that kind of thing in the ether, then you would go with that. Earth, if you wanted to think about stability, structures, functions, etc., then you could go with your pinky. So in this one, I would sit with my hands like this on the water finger, in order to bring up the past memories and the comforts and things that happened in your home when you were a kid, etc. And so you're basically just going to want to sit there and see what comes to mind. And when that thing comes up, this is the powerful part of it, is feel in your body where the tension is from that experience or that emotion or that thing. And you can start to think yourself, not so much think, but open your mind to past memories, set that intention, and have that finger placement going. And you'll be surprised if you get into the correct state. Things will pop up, memories that you hadn't thought of before. So I'll just tell you one of mine. For mine, I had the memory, and you'll feel the tension big time. I had the memory of wanting to play chess with my dad when I was a kid. And so that emotion was in my throat. You could feel that tension was in my throat. So I thought about the emotion with strength and understanding, got a little bit emotional, but I was also eased just at the fact that I had thought about it, and I could feel the tension running up and down my throat as if I wanted to say something, or I don't know, but I was feeling it in that part of the body. So I was thinking about that. And then I was trying to approach the situation with understanding. Once I got that memory, it hadn't been a memory that I had recalled in 15 years or something. And so from there, you want to look at the memory with strength and with understanding and with approval. You want to approve your own feelings when you were there, when you were that kid wanting to play chess, and why did the father, why did your dad answer that way or this way? And try to give it a new and honest perspective, and tell yourself that you approve of that state and of the way that you're remembering it, and gain a deeper understanding, and be okay with it. You know what I mean? You want to reprogram that memory essentially into something with understanding and with love and with approval. Like, oh, I naturally felt that way because that was something that I really wanted to connect with my dad with. It was something I had an interest in, etc. And it's okay and it's good that I felt that way. And there's an honest way of looking at his reaction to that, but that's not the important part. It's about how it affected you, and look about it with strength. Like, that explains me wanting to play chess, then explains these other things that tie into that, depending on what your astrology is or what the meditation session is, etc. Maybe that'll connect to different memories, etc. And once you approve of these things, then you'll find that tension loosens up. You know what I'm saying? So you can have these kind of tension spots all over your body that you can stretch all you want, but there's a reason you're storing something in that spot. And this is a good way of uncovering those and trying to heal yourself in a natural way. You don't have to you don't have to channel any spirits. You don't have to call in any other influences. All you have to do is look within yourself. All right, so I hope that helps somebody. Leave some comments, and I'll be coming out with an astrology video soon. Bye, guys.